Hey y'all, Bobby the Fame Man here. Here what I have for today is a 2024-25 Lasko wind machine model 3300. This I bought at Walmart in the spring of last year for $39. So the wind machine started around the mid to early 80s. It was Lasko's first attempt as at an air circulator, and there was three different generations of this. The 3521, this, and then I think a model called 3520 or something like that, which was the original. The 3521 was the one with the dark gray blades, and it had it was dark gray blades and had Lasko written on the front in bold letters, and was all in white. There was also a model of the 3521 with the the butter knife D blades that's in both my 3723s and my 3713. The butter knife blades was also used in the 3520. If actually someone can put that in the comment section with the original model number for the Galaxy model wind machine. Put that in the model number in the comments box, please and thank you if you know, because I believe it's a 3520. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so this one is the 3300. This is the third generation of the Lasko wind machine. This one is I think this is one of the last ones to use this style, this color scheme. My grandmother on my mother's side had two of these. One being when I was growing up, and so since they still made this same instance, I figured I'd buy it, and a very expensive purchase, but I wanted a Lasko wind machine for the collection, and I figured why not? It's actually quieter than most Lasko box fans, and I won't lie, but it also doesn't move as much air as the 3723 that's over there, but it still moves a respectable amount of air, in my opinion. People knock these cheaper Lasko fans, even the ones from the early 2000s, like those right there. People in the fan community, some people in the fan community knock them. I don't think they're all that bad. I think they're pretty decent, respectable fans. This is going a year now, and it's still working just fine. I've used this heavily last summer, and it still seems to work just fine. Other than a little buzz in the motor when it first starts up, that's no problem for me because most newer fans have that buzz. So now the 3521 had the white knob. This one has the dark blue knob, like dark blue handle in the part of the stands, dark blue. This is also an easier model to take apart because the original one, the 3520, which I believe it is, was a pain in the butt to take apart, from what I hear from other collectors. Now, I've never owned one. I've never come across one to even buy it, so, and I don't think I will, in this day and age. But without further ado, here's Lo. Don't mind the talking. It's my grandmother's friend and her friend, and my grandmother. This also has a really nice, whirring sound like the older Lasko box fans of the early 2000s had, which I always found really soothing. This is actually a really nice fan. I used it quite a bit. I like the tilting feature on this, and it moves with quite a bit of air for what it is. Here's medium, and it's also got the fuse plug. Now, the better one of this one would be the Cyclone. They got the Target sells for I think $50. I got two Cyclone pedestal fans, but I don't have the Cyclone air circulator. I don't think I will ever spend $50 on something like this again. I think I'm gonna wait until one turns up at the thrift store, and then I'll make my move if it's at a decent price. But I don't think I'm going to buy one brand new because of the price, and $50 is a lot of money for a fan of this era. you know, like these, and it's probably not going to last that long either for my money. So I'm going to wait until one turns up at the thrift store, then I'll buy it if it's at a decent price. Here's high. But without further ado, this is the one I have, the wind machine, and that's high speed. Like, it's a nice fan. Like, don't get me wrong, it's actually a really good fan. I've gotten made fun of for actually purchasing a Lasko wind machine because, because I said it's a cheap fan, which really, it is a cheap fan. In all honesty, it's a very cheap fan for it's all encased in plastic. But it's not a terrible fan. Those scratches on the side there, as you notice, so I can zoom in the camera here a little bit. That was there when I took it out of the box. I was not about to return it just for that little thing, for that little minor flaw, because I figured why bother. And above spells off. So yeah, this is the 2024 to 25 Lasko wind machine. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And God bless y'all. Bye-bye.